Once again, it is Magi, everyone's favorite alien Catboy from another dimension here. I'd like to talk to you guys about something that came out as of a day ago, as of recording and posting this little bit to the YouTube channel in 0057 Alpha. So two string theorists, of all people, developed a new formula for finding pi. You see, what happened was they were trying to work on a gamma function that would allow them to interact two strings in a low-energy scenario. And when they collapsed it, and they added in this lambda feature, they discovered that they were not able to only represent the zeta function for the Riemann hypothesis, but when they actually redid the numbers just a little bit more, they discovered that they were able to find a method for obtaining pi. Now, this is nothing new, and especially considering that when you take this to infinity, this is the Madhava series, which was discovered by the Indian mathematician Madhava 600 years ago. However, with his particular format, you needed to, even if you took this formula from these terms in this way, even if you evaluated 100 summands, you would still be far off the mark. What's interesting about this particular formula is that the lower lambda is here, the quicker you calculate pi. According to the paper, the original Madhava series takes 5 billion terms to converge to 10 decimal places of pi. This new representation with lambda between 10 and 100 takes only 30 terms of that particular format. And which basically means that there are an infinite number of formulas for calculating pi, of which Madhava is a special case, but using this formula, you can calculate to multiple decimal places of pi within a very short order. And, yeah, it gets interesting. But this actually has a couple of things that connect to it that I find particularly interesting. See, again, while this is nothing new, this being able to, calculate pi using a various formula, the fact that they pulled this from a string theory interaction where they were trying... Baby cat's stating her piece. While as these string theorists were trying to make the interactions in low-energy sectors between two strings, between their amplitudes, look like quantum field theory amplitudes, they discovered how to be able to make pi out of that, which not only renders string theory testable, as has been stated in previous videos, but back in 2016, at the Canadian Undergraduate Math Conference, there was a presentation published on whether or not mathematics existed independently or was just part of human creation by neuroscience, and they suggested talking with an alien species to see if math proofs are identical on different planets or different universes. But this... And yes, it was math. It was also linked to the Researchgate people. But it gets more interesting. See, maybe it is possible here that if we manage to find more formulas like this, deriving mathematical constants or mathematical functions out of physics phenomena, this may show that mathematics is inherently part of the universe, because we can not only use math to predict physics, we could also use physics to predict math. However, that is a subject for another video, which I will go into in more detail at that later time. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little, discussion of how math apparently got predicted by physics, and showing that mathematics may inherently be part of the universe. Further testing will be required, but at least now we have some ideas as to where to shoot for lines of evidence to pursue on this point. Anyway, in the meantime, thanks again for watching, and stay frosty, everyone.